Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, what do we got going on? Fusion stuff, pretty much. Nothing too exciting. I pulled my shards for the Summon Rush event. I didn't record it, but I didn't get anything anyway. I only pulled 6 Sacreds and didn't get a single Lego or anything. So nothing too exciting there. I think we just go ahead and jump into these battles. We're up to 1156, which is nice. So I should have no problem getting the 1300 that we need. But we'll see. Got to keep that win rate up. I actually haven't looked at what my win rate is in a little while. It's got to be, I think it's still probably over 80%. Let's see. I get to pick first. So this player's probably not in my spreadsheet. Not a bot, is it? I think so. I don't think I lost 3 in a row yesterday. I want to go Siegfried in this fight. I think I kind of do, actually. Just in case something funky happens with the Wukong, he won't be able to kill the Siegfried. Leaning towards banning the Empress, although the 6-star Siphi with Polymorph is semi-tempting. Although he could easily pick something I need to counter, like a UDK or something. No, Carnage. Yeah, I'll go with the Siphi ban. I always find 2-turn Stone Skin on Empress to be a very odd build. I guess the logic is open with his A2 or his A3 on Form 1 and then still have Stone Skin for the next turn? That's the only reason I can think you would ever want 2 turns of Stone Skin on Empress. Maybe make you a little more resistant to Marius? I don't know. It's always odd to me. I see it from time to time. Just feels like you don't get much for giving up the ability to actually run an ignore defense set. Because most of his stuff grants extra turns anyway. Like, and the main appeal of his... Oh, shoot. The main appeal of his A2 is the, like, guaranteed Stone Skin strip. Or not his A2, sorry, his A3 in Form 1. And so, like, if you're going to run Go second anyway... I don't know. I think this is the right play. Why is my spreadsheet not working? Okay, there we go. Vav Kudlok. Who's the ban? Interesting. Oh my god, we got 3%. Fuck me. Or not even 3%. Well, actually, I'm honestly don't know what happened there. That's kind of weird. Oh, I really hate that I got feared. He's probably gonna provoke me. Fuck, and I think this Odin is gonna wreck me. Bummer. Immunity Torment is a weird one. Was not expecting that. Oh yeah, I was gonna start opening Marius again. Xena doesn't make any sense. I'm not running anything that can proc a Xena passive. So I don't know why you went with that, but alright. Don't see a lot of Xena. I haven't used Xena in a long time. I used to use her every once in a while. It's been quite a while though. Everyone's in stone skin, so it's just hard to make her work. Yeah, I probably got to do this. I'm just gonna AoE nuke. I might end up just killing this. Yeah, I was gonna say I might kill the Marius through the sheep. Mickey Tum. Don't know this player. Okay, they're going to open Arbiter, so we'll open Armand's Marius. Got a Marichka. You know what? I'm going to go He-Man instead of Carnage. In case I need to let the Marichka through. No, we won't. We will do this. And that should be fine. Kajaban. Alright, not worried about that. Well, actually, I don't know. This is a +2 Arbiter. It could beat me in the speed race. Nope. Oh, we got a reaction. If you polymorph someone wearing reaction and then they take a turn while they're polymorphed, does that burn off the reaction? I would think it would, actually, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure who this, if I know this player. If it is the player I'm thinking, they run Harima, Rotos, Tara, Sify, Arbias, Umiko, Armons, Mikage. But I don't know if it's translating properly. The name is slightly different. It's gonna make a new entry. Let's do that. Should have banned the Galathir. Should have banned the Galathir. Is he gonna kill him? I'm kind of thinking he's not gonna do it. I'm gonna get locked. Dang it. I weak hit the Fabian. I needed to kill the Fabian. Fortunately. He didn't go for the revive. I find that a bit questionable. If I can lock this... Oh, man, we got feared. All of them. I needed to lock the Sify right there. This guy is doing weird stuff. I think he's going to win, but... This is... Like, yesterday I was talking about how Empress doesn't need as much stats as other champions. Like, he can do good work regardless. This is one of the fights where that's actually not true. It's when I get stuck fighting these Galathirs against these Mariuses. I want my Empress to be able to swap forms and nuke the Marius down with his A1 so I can get a block revive. But I just don't think he was low enough to pull that off. This fight would have been a completely different story if we just managed to lock the... or not lock, but if we didn't get fucked by the weak hit on the Fabian. Yeah, bummer. I should have just banned the Galathir. I was afraid of that. If I had Marius instead of Empress, I think it would have been fine, but the problem with Empress is he just doesn't deal with Galathir after revive at all. They just get revived and then he doesn't have any AoEs or anything. I could have maybe tried to go for the A1, but with only one hit, like if it's a double hitter, no problem, it'll easily kill him, but when it's only one hit, it's super risky. I don't think it would have hit him hard enough. But it maybe would have hit him hard enough to get... No, I made the right call. I just lost because the weak hit. Or, I shouldn't say I lost because the weak hit, because there's a possibility we would have lost anyway. But, I think I played that, like, given the roster that we had, I think I played it as well as I could have. I don't think there's anything else I could have done differently. I think I just have to hope the Fabian dies. I mean, I could have polyed the Fabian instead. The problem is the Sify might have gone first. I guess we'll do this. It's going to be another annoying fight that's going to heavily come down to whether or not we can manage some strips or some polymorphs. Okay, first off, let's check turn meters. Okay, so all my nukers are going to go before his nukers, unless supersonic. There is supersonic on the Crixia. No luck there. Beautiful. Oh, Carnage, I love you. You absolute god of a champion. That Farva's not doing me any favors there, but that's fine. Dude, he hit him for 200,000 on 1 out of 2 hits with no increased attack. He would have just smacked that He-Man for 400,000 with no increased attack. Jesus. Carnage is so good, man. So good. I swear, like, every day I just want to give MVP to Carnage. Could eat an enfeeble here. It's not the end of the world, as long as... Well, it depends on how fast they are. So if he doesn't do a huge amount of turn meter boosting compared to Sulfurion, and he's kind of slow. So even if we eat an enfeeble here, I think we can just poly this. Okay, yeah, so if he doesn't even get to go. I shouldn't risk the 1. Ugh, this one's a little bit risky because of the Is the Siffy gonna cut in? Probably. He can't nuke, because if he does, he'll kill himself on the Empress. So we can land block passive, block actives. Beautiful. It's a little unfortunate. I'm just gonna go ahead and put up the seal. That'll turn off his ignored defense on his. Sorry, his ignored defense on his. Oops, I should have polyed him right there. Actually, you know what? I don't know if polying him right there was the right call. Because I kind of want to get the Carnage's A1 back. Yeah. Or not A1. His, Okay. It's annoying, but fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. That sucks ass. What am I saying? Any prop. Chainbreaker. Dude, this guy is the most horseshit of horseshit champions. Holy fuck. Think we'll be okay. Still. Fuck Plarium though. garbage ass game to over. This champion is so fracking overtuned. Guy runs Embrish, Nishak, Neve, Arbias, Fabian. Got an Armance. I don't want to play this one. I feel like I should just run Mezzo. I'm assuming he's going to run... Well, he can't really run Neve. I don't know why he ran Nekrit instead of Neve. He could, but then he wouldn't have a nuker, another nuker. So who do we ban in this situation? Part of me thinks I should ban the... No, I should ban the Nekrit, I think. Yeah, that was the right call. Because the only one who's a threat here is Empress, really? He's got no revival or anything either, which means even if Marius ends up killing himself to Empress nonsense, he'll still probably just end up dying to HP burn and what damage Marius does do. But that shouldn't happen. Marius shouldn't really have a problem killing Empress. Like one that's already had its stone skin burned off. Oh, yeah, well, that could happen. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, I still don't really see... Okay, his best play is to fear me with the Empress and then swap forms and hope my Marius doesn't counterattack. He might die to these HP burns is the thing. No, should have gone for the fear. I don't know why he did that. I mean, he could have done both, but you can't swap the Arbias. Even that doesn't actually accomplish anything because his A1 is going to do the job. Yeah, if I would have gone with a fear and a swap. That was the best play. Even though there's a good chance he gets wanded. Player's not in my spreadsheet, so I don't know how fast they are, but that +4 Odin's crazy. I can run Sulfurion. Or I can run Warlord. Either way, it's a risk. This, I risk not being able to ban the Marichka and losing because of that. I also could lose the Speed Race because it's +4 Odin, +4 Siphi. Okay. This is going to be a problem. This is really going to just depend on... if I get polymorph strips. Or stone skin strips. Oh, what the hell? Thanks, buddy. Fucking no! Well, actually, okay, it's not gonna matter. We stole the charm meter. Oh, he's in fracking... protection. Dude! That sucks. Damn it. I wonder if that Siphi's actually high res or if we just got 3% in. I wonder if I proc Helm Smasher on either of the Siphi or the Odin though too with the Carnage, because I feel like he probably could one-shot them if he did. I would kind of expect Ashenar to be tankier than Odin, generally speaking, but I'm not actually sure. Do I want to run Mezzo in this fight? Let's do it. Fabian, Arbiter, Sandra. Oh wow, thanks. Why would you ban Marius? Maybe he doesn't understand Mesmel? Force. No! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, thank God he burned to death. I meant to self-buff and I pressed her swap forms instead. It still worked out, but Jesus, I messed that one up hard. Got 70% today. What's my overall? 77%. All right. Could be worse. It's actually very high compared to how high it normally is at this point in the season, but that's just because we're not doing any battles. It's crazy how much easier Arena is when you slack off and only do 10 battles a day. I know I say this like every video, but it's still true. Who we give an MVP to today? God, I want to give it to Carnage. I just feel like I do Carnage every single time. But he did such good work today. Although he did fail me here. We didn't hit hard enough to kill the Odin, and that lost us the fight. Everything else today has been amazing. Didn't really use anyone outside of the main roster. It's wild how until Marichka Poisoner stuff enters the arena, like the same small handful of champions works for like almost everything. I guess the enemy is always running the same shit too. I mean, look at this. Marius, Galathir, Siphi, Fabian. Maybe that's why. Although I guess, yeah, the other stuff isn't really that impactful. Right, how long ago did we give it to Carnage? I'm running out of ideas here. I gave it to Carnage 5 days ago. All right, whatever. We'll do it again. Carnage build. Feral, Stone Skin, Cat's Gaze Relic. Oh, I should show you his stats. 311 speed. This is slightly slower than the Empress with 1 turn meter boosting gem, so he'll end up right behind the Marius if I go Kaja into Armons. Say I'm like running Kaja, Armon, Sulfurion, Marius, Carnage, or yeah. If they ban the Sulfurion or the Kaja, but if they usually the Sulfurion, then Marius will go first, and then if they don't, Carnage will go before the Marius. And that's because Carnage is built slower, but has the turn meter boosting gem. So the more turn meter boosting that happens, the more benefit he gets from this gem, which means 2 turn meter boosters, he goes first. 1 turn meter booster, he goes second. And that's because I either want to burn off the Stone Skin and lock out, or strip the Stone Skin and lock out. So burn off with Sulfurion or strip with Marius. And the reason I want him to go first if we strip is because I want him to put up his block passives before the Marius goes, so that the Marius can kill things like Nice and Siegfried. So that's how we built all that out. Blessings, Soul Reap. I talk about this all the time, but Soul Reap is by far the best blessing on Carnage if you can get a high level. This is because you want this to proc. You want to basically kill your enemy. You want to hit him 3 times with your A3 and leave them with low enough health for this to activate and kill them, and then you'll get all of your debuffs spread. You'll steal their turn meter, and you'll get the kill. So it's the perfect blessing because of the way his kit works. You really, really want this to just barely kill the enemy. You don't want to hit them too hard, or you'll kill them before you put up all the debuffs and won't spread them. All right. Masteries, accuracy in the support tree. He's very accuracy-hungry champion. And then Nuker Masteries. I say he's very accuracy. I didn't even talk about his accuracy. Actually, he's 528 accuracy. He does get 30% ignore on this A3. This is the main thing you need the accuracy for. It's landing this. Also, it buffs your pass or buffs your form 2 because it gives you crit damage in form 2. But yeah, you really, really want to land this. If you can get enough accuracy to consistently land it on Galathirs, that's huge because Galathir is Force Affinity and he's one of the best targets for Carnage if he has the accuracy to actually land him. So this, honestly, 528 with a 30% ignore is not quite enough. I need to get more, but it's decent. All right, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.